Welcome, fellow travelers. Did you know that each year, millions of travelers face avoidable mishaps at airports worldwide? From lost luggage to missed flights, these blunders can turn your dream vacation into a nightmare. In this video, we'll uncover 9 common airport mistakes that could ruin your trip. We'll share practical tips and strategies to help you navigate airports like a pro and ensure a smooth journey from start to finish. Get ready to learn how to breeze through security, board your flight hassle-free, and avoid currency woes. Stay tuned for insider secrets on getting free upgrades and mastering the art of packing light. Don't let these mistakes spoil your trip. Join us as we explore the hidden pitfalls of air travel and discover how to make your next journey unforgettable, for all the right reasons. Chapter 1. Security Shuffle. Navigating airport security can be a breeze if you know what you're doing. Many travelers get stuck here, wasting precious time. Did you know that on average, people spend 30 minutes in security lines? Here's how to cut that time in half. First, wear slip-on shoes. This saves you from fumbling with laces. Next, keep your electronics and liquids at the top of your carry-on. This makes it easy to pull them out quickly. According to TSA guidelines, liquids should be in containers of 3.4 ounces or less and fit into a quart-sized bag. A surprising tip: keep your boarding pass handy. Some airports still check it at security. It might sound basic, but forgetting this can cause unnecessary delays. Here's a pro tip: apply for TSA pre-check or global entry. According to the TSA, pre-check members wait less than 5 minutes in security lines. The application process might take a bit of effort, but it's worth it for frequent flyers. Lastly, avoid wearing bulky jewelry or belts. These items can trigger metal detectors, causing you to be pulled aside for additional screening. Streamline your outfit for efficiency. Chapter 2. Boarding Blunders. Boarding can be chaotic if you're not prepared. Many travelers make simple mistakes that lead to frustration. Did you know that airlines board over 100 passengers in just 30 minutes on average? Being ready is crucial. First, pay attention to boarding groups. Airlines usually board by zones or groups. Jumping the line can annoy fellow passengers and slow the process. Make sure your essentials are within reach. Keep your boarding pass, ID, and any travel documents in an easily accessible spot. You don't want to dig through your bag at the last minute. A unique strategy: listen to the announcements. Gate agents often provide updates that can help you board more smoothly. If you're unsure, don't hesitate to ask. Here's an insider tip: if you have a carry-on, be among the first in your boarding group. Overhead bin space fills up fast, and you don't want to end up with your bag far from your seat. Lastly, know your seat location in advance. This helps you move quickly and settle in without blocking the aisle. According to a study, efficient boarding can reduce overall boarding time by up to 10%. Chapter 3. Luggage Limbo. Luggage issues can ruin your trip before it starts. Many travelers face lost or damaged bags, but you can avoid this with some planning. On average, airlines mishandle around 6 bags per 1,000 passengers. Here's how to keep your luggage safe. First, use a sturdy, distinctive suitcase. Bright colors or unique tags make your bag easy to spot and less likely to be mistaken. Consider using a luggage tracker. Devices like AirTags can help you locate your bag if it goes missing. Make sure to pack essentials in your carry-on. Include a change of clothes, important documents, and any valuables. This way, you're prepared even if your checked luggage is delayed. Another tip: arrive early. Giving yourself plenty of time before your flight reduces the chances of your luggage being left behind. Airlines often start loading luggage well before boarding begins. A fun fact: according to CETA, most lost bags are recovered within 48 hours. However, it's best to be prepared. Keep a detailed list of your bag's contents and take photos. This helps in case you need to file a claim. Lastly, check your bag's weight before heading to the airport. Overweight luggage can lead to hefty fees and delays. Invest in a portable luggage scale to avoid surprises at check-in. Chapter 4. Passport Pains. Passports are essential for international travel, yet many travelers face issues with them. Did you know that nearly 7% of Americans have been denied boarding due to passport problems? Let's ensure you're not one of them. First, check your passport's expiration date. Many countries require your passport to be valid for at least 6 months beyond your travel dates. This is a common oversight that can lead to denied entry. A unique tip: make copies of your passport. Keep one in your luggage and another in your carry-on. In case you lose the original, having copies can expedite getting a replacement. According to the State Department, carrying a copy can also help in case of theft. Ensure your passport is in good condition. Passports with tears, water damage, or missing pages may not be accepted. Keep it in a protective cover to avoid wear and tear. Here's an interesting fact. According to a survey, 61% of travelers don't know their passport number by heart. It's useful to memorize it or keep it written somewhere safe. Lastly, consider applying for a second passport if you travel frequently. Some countries don't allow entry if you have stamps from certain other nations. A second passport can help you avoid these issues. Chapter 5. Gate gaffes. Navigating the gate area can be tricky. Simple mistakes here can cause unnecessary stress. Did you know that missing your gate can result in a missed flight for 2% of travelers? Here's how to stay on track. First, arrive at the gate early. Aim to be there at least 30 minutes before boarding begins. This gives you time to hear announcements and avoid last-minute rushes. Pay attention to gate changes. Airports often change gates, sometimes at the last minute. Keep an eye on the departure boards and listen for updates. A unique strategy: get to know the gate agents. They're a valuable resource for information and can assist if there are any changes. Being friendly can sometimes get you priority assistance in case of issues. Ensure you have everything ready before boarding starts. Double-check your belongings and make sure you have your boarding pass and ID handy. Lastly, avoid blocking the gate area. Stand clear until your group is called to board. This helps the process go smoothly for everyone. According to a study, organized boarding can cut boarding time by 20%. Chapter 6. Time zone troubles. Jet lag can ruin the start of your trip. It's a common issue, but you can minimize its effects with some planning. Did you know that it can take up to a day per time zone cross to fully adjust? Here's how to manage it. First, start adjusting your schedule before you leave. Gradually shift your sleep and meal times to match your destination's time zone. This eases the transition. Stay hydrated. Dehydration can worsen jet lag symptoms. Drink plenty of water before, during, and after your flight. Avoid alcohol and caffeine, as they can disrupt your sleep patterns. A surprising tip: get natural light exposure. Sunlight helps regulate your body's internal clock. Spend time outside during the day once you arrive at your destination. Consider taking short naps if you're tired, but avoid sleeping for too long. Aim for 20-30 minutes to refresh without messing up your sleep schedule. Lastly, try using sleep aids like melatonin. According to a study, melatonin can help reset your body clock and improve sleep quality. However, consult your doctor before taking any supplements. Chapter 7. Currency confusion. Managing money abroad can be tricky. Many travelers face issues with currency exchange rates and fees. Did you know that travelers lose over $2 billion annually to bad exchange rates and fees? Here's how to avoid this. First, exchange some money before you leave. Airport exchange rates are often the worst. Getting some local currency from your bank before you travel can save you a lot. A unique tip: use ATMs at your destination. They often offer better rates than currency exchange counters. However, check with your bank about international ATM fees. Some banks even have partnerships with foreign banks to waive these fees. Consider getting a travel-friendly credit card. Look for one with no foreign transaction fees. According to a survey, 48% of travelers use credit cards abroad, but many pay high fees without realizing it. Another strategy is to avoid exchanging too much cash. Use a mix of cash and cards to minimize the amount of local currency you need. This reduces the risk of carrying too much cash and losing it. Lastly, always choose to pay in local currency when given the option. Dynamic currency conversion, paying in your home currency, often comes with hidden fees. Paying in local currency usually gives you a better rate. Chapter 8. Language lapses. Language barriers can create confusion and stress. But with some preparation, you can navigate foreign airports smoothly. Did you know that 74% of Americans regret not learning another language? Here's how to bridge the gap. First, learn a few key phrases. Knowing basic words like hello, thank you, and where is can make a big difference. Apps like Duolingo or Google Translate can help you get started. Carry a translation app. Google Translate, for example, can translate signs and menus using your phone's camera. This can be a lifesaver in unfamiliar settings. A unique tip: download offline language packs for your translation app. This way, you can use it without needing internet access. It's especially useful in areas with poor connectivity. Use visual aids. Carry a small notebook to draw simple pictures if needed. This can help communicate basic needs when words fail. Lastly, don't be afraid to ask for help. Most people appreciate the effort and will do their best to assist. According to a survey, 90% of travelers who asked for help found it beneficial. Chapter 9. Return Flight Woes. Coming home can be just as challenging as leaving. Many travelers overlook the details of their return trip. Did you know that 15% of travelers miss their return flights due to poor planning? Here's how to avoid this. First, confirm your return flight details. Double-check the date, time, and airport. Mistakes here are surprisingly common and can be costly. Make sure you have enough local currency for your return journey. You'll need it for transportation, meals, and any last-minute expenses. It's better to have a bit extra than to run out. A unique strategy: pack a return essentials bag. Include items like your passport, tickets, and any important documents. Keep it in a convenient spot so you're ready to go. Check the time zone differences. Ensure you know the local time of your departure and arrival. This helps avoid any confusion and missed flights. Lastly, plan your transport to the airport in advance. Whether it's a taxi, shuttle, or public transport, ensure you have a reliable way to get there on time. According to a survey, 25% of travelers experience stress due to last-minute transportation issues.